Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nkonye and I'm also known as NdiNaija. Ja. Yo, February is upon us. Yes, February is upon us, yo. So I'm opened here to my modified monthly spread for my Erin Condren Deluxe monthly planner, which I've turned into my goals and budgeting planner for the year 2020. And I have it here open to, like I said again, the month of February. But there are a couple of things that need to be done. I think this section is one I'll have to come back to because I want to use it for large expenses. You know, things that are not in my everyday or every month budget that I just want to take note of. Say any travel or anything. A family member's wife just had a baby or family member just had a baby. I was thinking of going to visit for to see the baby and all that. But let's come back to this. It's time to set up the rest of the month. I think I'm going to take these pages out. Yeah, I think I'm going to take these pages out and use my January as a template. So let's take it down there. I need to put washi down. I need to, draw my lines and whatnot. But we will start with some beautiful washi. And since it's February, I'm going to be using pink. Not my favorite color in the world, but I do have some beautiful, beautiful pink washi. Y'all can see that. Very beautiful washi from Simply Gilded, for whom I have a coupon. Yes, if you want to get $5 off your $15 Simply Gilded order, please hit my link in the description box below. Please do so. Right, I'm going to speed this up while I put down some washi. So I wanted to explain a little bit of my process for this. If you watch my January budgeting setup video, you would see this spread. I don't think I've shown much of these two pages. Let's start with the beginning. First page, after the monthly view, I use for my variable expenses. The next page would be for my January bills, and it's partly because I like my bills to be on the right side, but it really doesn't matter just as far as it's down somewhere. My next page I reserve for sinking funds, and then I would have on the next page, or the fourth page, I would have debt repayment and savings update. Because one of my major goals is to save $5,000 this year, I feel like just having a place in here every single month, in addition to my savings tracker, which is somewhere, in addition to my savings tracker, which is back here, I feel like seeing what I was able to do from month to month would be helpful. So far, this is what I've done, but I'll update you guys as that goes on. So that's why I have these pages and I have them laid out the way they're laid out. I'm not just laying them out just to lay washi down, even though washi is very, very pretty. So I'm going to write these down, and then what we're going to do today will be to set up these two pages after writing down all these headers. I feel like I'm doing something wrong with this particular page because it is, I don't know, because of the way I laid out the washi. I'm not exactly sure what I'm thinking. So typically, as you can see with the other pages, I have the header right above the washi. I'm doing this until I'm able to figure out how I can use my Cricut and print some script stickers. But for now, this is what we have, because I said I'm not buying script stickers. Well, I'm not buying budget script stickers because I don't use kits for my budgeting. I just like to see loads of beautiful washi. So we'll keep that. You know what? We're setting up. So this video might be a little long. Might as well start from the back and go forward. Oh, there was one thing I forgot. I want to start using this last page here to track my online income. Yes. Should I use a different type of washi? Sorry, I was just opening this beautiful pink butterfly washi. Also from Simply Gilded. Might as well just use this. And I'm not going to white out this space because I think the green will add a little bit of something to it. So I'm going to have this here. Does that even make sense? Or put, okay. Let's try it this way. I'm going to put this washi down here and then write the header in there. It doesn't really matter which one I do, but since we have a header, let's use it. And there's green in this washi as well, so it's not a complete clash. Yes, it's not a complete clash. Oh yeah, by the way, I bring in some weird random songs. Okay, so I'm using this for online income. I have not been paid any online income yet, but I want to get used to writing this so that I can track it. Hopefully in February, I will get some income. Thanks to you all for watching my videos, liking the videos, subscribing, making your comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Now, savings update. I think what I want to do is similar to what I did here in January, which is to say origin, because I have two, origins, locations for my savings. One of them is from bill savings. So what I paid, I'm taking the difference between what I paid last year and this year, and because I've been optimizing my bills, they've been reducing. So I'm taking the difference between what I paid last year, what I paid this year, and I'm putting it towards savings. So right now, that's $185. In order to meet my goal of $5,000 a year, I'm supposed to put down a total of $420, whatever these two numbers add up to. Yeah, so 185, 235, that should be 420. And at the end of the year, God willing, I'll have over $5,000. So I'm just going to write it the way I'm supposed to have it, and we will proceed. I just realized that starting from the back may not have been the most thoughtful thing to do because I do my sinking funds in a different video. That this can stay. Yeah, because I do my sinking funds in a different video, and yeah, that's that. So debts, we have the debt here. We have the minimum payment. We have my goal, what I intend to pay, and then we have actual. And we'll do those for these debtors, or these debts. That's that. I may not need to draw these lines. Wow, that was a crooked line. Changing your mind in the middle of doing something is not fun. But when you have a brain like mine, sometimes you have what you think are bright ideas right in the middle of doing something you were already doing. Do you have that squirrel problem? If you do not, great for you. Unfortunately, I do, and this is how I deal with it. We're going to leave the sinking funds because that will take too long. It would take way too long. So we have variable expenses and bills. So let's look at the example. Okay, I'm gonna line this up a little bit. I like to write on a corner, just slightly cattywampus. Cattywampus, I like that word. Cattywampus, catty corner, whatever it's called. We'll do that, line it up, and put some lines down. Ho, let's put some lines down. Okay, so we have item. No, category. This is a category. We have category. Might need to zoom you all in. Category, budgeted, actual, and budget review, because it's not enough to make a budget. It's not enough to decide that this is what you're going to do. In order to be sure that you're moving towards your goals, it's important to track, which is why I do these mid-month thingamajigs, and I'm going to have 3 lines for each section. So eating out, I will have groceries and household. I'm just going to write groceries and house, and then we're going to write gas, and then there will be health, right? Yes. So 2, what is this? Yep. Health, activities, and I've started putting this miscellaneous category. I'm not sure what I want to be in there, but it's going to be there. It's going to be there. A lot of people use this section for weekly check-ins, where the places or categories rather that they track every week usually include things like gas, groceries, household, hygiene, or beauty. Last year I think I put health and hygiene under the same category. We'll see how that goes moving forward. It still just might be. I personally don't do weekly check-ins. I do mid-month check-ins. So I do my budgeting or my tracking about twice. We'll call it 3 times a month really, because around the first 8 to 10 days is when I do my first write-up of all the stuff that I've spent. And then when the middle of the month comes, which is a few days later, maybe a week later, then I do the next set of it. So I end up doing about 3 of those a month, and I don't do weekly check-ins on my channel. So those were the categories. Now it's time to write in the bills. This is going to take a longer time, so I'm going to stop talking so that I can speed things up. Alright, now that I've put all the words and everything down, isn't this pretty? Look at it. Just look at it. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll do these 2 pages at a later date. Actually, we don't need to do it at a later date. This is the one we need to do at a later date because it's sinking funds, and I go hard with my sinking funds, yo. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you would know that. But yes, thank you for watching. Alright. I was thinking that this month I want to even lower my eating out budget, so I'm going to make that $200. We'll see how that happens. Grocery and household remains at $700. Gas, gas, it's a short month. It's 29 days instead of 31. And I'm not going to be dropping my son off an hour and a half away anymore. Let's see what $200 does. Let's just see what it does. I'm going to leave 80 for health. We're still in allergy season. Activities 50, miscellaneous $100. So that's the budget. Let's calculate the total, see what that comes out to. 200 plus 700 plus 200 plus 80 plus 50 plus 100. 1330. Do I have a... Alright, here it is. I'm going to use my black Parku erasable gel pen, which I was sent for free by the company. Thank you, by the way. And use that to write down the total. Okay, bills. Now, this is pretty easy. I'm going to write it with the $sign. I didn't do that in January, but yeah, I'm going to write it with the $sign this time because I don't know. So, the kids' medical insurance is about $175. Oh, dental insurance. I've prepaid it. So, I don't need to put anything down. Woohoo! Alright. I've prepaid it for the rest of the year. And I think my $185 bill savings includes what I would save every month from the dental. But I'll check my spreadsheet to be sure. So we have Taekwondo. Oh. We have Taekwondo. I typically don't share my mortgage and tithe. Home warranty is $60. Electric. How much was the electric? I don't know. It's cold. So we're using a lot more heat. Average is 85, but it should be less this month. I'm going to say $70. Cell phone is always the same. It's about $129. My water is about the same these days every month. I have a new bill, which is for security, and we'll talk about that later. That is $80. The IRS minimum payment is $100. My subscriptions, I believe, have come down. Let's see. I was putting these with the $sign in front, wasn't I? I believe my subscriptions have come down to, let's put $80 there. I'll update the actual in my month-end review, in my month-end budget review. Insurance is the same, $178. Internet is the same, $60. Ooh, thank you, Jesus. I'm going to put the minimum for my credit card, which has come down to about $64. And then my car, I'm just going to put what I will pay. Amazon free time is $3.15. And then bill savings, $185. And regular savings, $235. Now you might be wondering, why not just put them all together? I don't want to put them all together because this is, right now, this is more of an influx, or no, this is more of a flux item. What is it called in physics? Where something is neither, it's in a state of flux. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. So that's about it. I'm going to write my due dates down. Wow, we are not in January anymore, madame. We are in February. Can you imagine? Y'all, this is February 2020. Wow. 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 I'm not going to do all this on camera. We're going to see, I don't know when that is due because that's a new bill. We're going to have that as 2/7 subscriptions. Those vary. And this is 2/18/22. Actually, this is due on the 26th. I'm going to leave it as 22. Do we have 22? Yes, we do. We have 29 days. Wow. This is a leap year also. Okay. Sorry for yelling. Oh, so this should have come before that. Doesn't matter. These two should... Oh, now I see what I did. I made a huge mistake in my arrangement. And I think I'll put some arrows so that I can know for later. And this one is at the end of the month. These ones don't have a date because... Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to... Because I have this as a separate line item, I was going to treat this solely as a bill. And I said this one was concrete in stone, nothing changing. So it will be due on the 5th. That means it needs to move up here. I'm going to rewrite this. But that is about that, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, I need to put my minimum payments in here. What is this? And $60. And the goal for that... Oh, my goals... What are my goals here? My goals are to pay my minimums, really. Or a little over my minimums. Well, this goal is $350. And this goal just might be $100. This one will stay the same. The goals for these are as before, which is $185 and $235. So that is it. That is it. February is done. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all for stopping by the channel, watching my videos, making comments and such. And here's to a happy February, y'all. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you don't mind. Like the video and leave a comment down below. Are you getting ready for February? Thanks, y'all. Bye-bye.